Gentlemen, your cologne isn't just a scent, it's a statement of power. Most men over 40 are making one critical mistake with fragrance that's aging them instantly. Today, I'm revealing the truth about smelling rich, not cheap. The difference between a man who commands respect and one who goes unnoticed often comes down to the invisible details, and nothing speaks more quietly yet powerfully than the right fragrance. But here's the problem. Most men over 40 are stuck in the past, wearing the same department store cologne they've had since their 30s, not realizing it's making them smell dated, generic, or worse, desperate. Today, I'm breaking down the 9 long-lasting fragrances that will transform how people perceive you. From boardroom to dinner date, these aren't just scents. They're weapons of influence that work silently in the background while you focus on what matters. And I'll tell you exactly which ones to buy, when to wear them, and why they work so effectively on a man with experience and confidence. Let's get into it. Mistake 1. Wearing mass-market designer fragrances that everyone recognizes. The first mistake men over 40 make is reaching for those ubiquitous designer bottles you find in every department store across America. You know the ones: Dior Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel, Acqua di Gio. 20 years ago, these were sophisticated choices. Today, they're the olfactory equivalent of a business card that says generic executive. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing inherently bad about these fragrances. They're popular for a reason. But when you're in a meeting and 3 other men are wearing the same scent, you've just become background noise. A distinguished man doesn't follow the crowd. He sets himself apart with quiet confidence. What to wear instead? Tom Ford, Oud Wood. This is what happens when sophistication meets power. Oud Wood isn't just a fragrance, it's a statement of authority without saying a word. The rich, woody foundation is complemented by rare oud, sandalwood, and vetiver, creating a scent that's both commanding and refined. It's not shouting for attention. It doesn't need to. What makes this perfect for men over 40 is its complexity and depth. Like a well-aged whiskey, it reveals different notes throughout the day, from spicy cardamom to smoky vetiver. And here's the key: it lasts. A single application in the morning will still be noticeable when you're having dinner that evening. No need for midday touch-ups like those lighter, fresher scents younger men prefer. The price point is higher than your average department store cologne, yes, but remember, you're not buying just a fragrance. You're investing in how people perceive you, and perception creates reality. Mistake 2. Choosing fragrances that are too youthful or trendy. The second critical error is selecting fragrances that are clearly marketed toward younger men. These typically feature heavy citrus notes, excessive sweetness, or that synthetic blue smell that dominates men's fragrance counters. Wearing these as a man over 40 is like showing up to a board meeting in a graphic t-shirt and sneakers. It doesn't make you look younger. It makes you look like you're trying too hard to look younger. What to wear instead? Creed Green Irish Tweed. This is the fragrance equivalent of a perfectly tailored suit. Created in 1985, Green Irish Tweed has stood the test of time for good reason. It's impeccably balanced. The opening is fresh and vibrant with lemon verbena and iris, but quickly settles into a sophisticated heart of violet leaves. The base notes of ambergris and sandalwood provide that crucial longevity, while maintaining an air of understated luxury. What makes this perfect for the mature man is its versatility. It's formal enough for business settings, but relaxed enough for weekend wear. It projects confidence without arrogance. And here's something most people don't realize. Green Irish Tweed was originally created for Cary Grant. If there's ever been a man who embodied timeless masculine elegance, it was him. When you wear this, you're not following trends. You're establishing yourself as a man who understands that true style transcends time. Mistake 3. Applying fragrance incorrectly, causing poor longevity. Even the finest fragrance in the world will disappoint if you don't apply it correctly. This is where most men fail, regardless of what they're wearing. The common approach, spraying directly onto dry skin after a shower, is actually the least effective method. Your cologne evaporates quickly, leaving you scentless by lunchtime. What to do instead? First, apply an unscented moisturizer to your pulse points, wrists, neck, chest. This creates a base that helps the fragrance molecules adhere to your skin longer. Second, spray from 6 to 8 inches away, allowing the mist to settle naturally. Never rub your wrists together. This crushes the delicate top notes and accelerates evaporation. Third, and this is crucial, spray your clothes lightly, not just your skin. Fabric holds fragrance significantly longer than skin. A single spray on your shirt collar or the inside of your jacket will still be detectable hours later. Now let's talk about a fragrance specifically formulated for exceptional longevity. What to wear? Parfums de Marly Layton. This is what I call a power performer. Layton combines crisp apple and lavender top notes with a complex heart of geranium and violet, all resting on a sophisticated base of vanilla, guaiac wood, and pink pepper. What makes this exceptional for men over 40 is its remarkable projection and longevity. A proper application in the morning will still be noticeable 10 to 12 hours later. The scent itself strikes that perfect balance, distinctive enough to get noticed, refined enough to never seem inappropriate. It's confident without being aggressive. And here's the thing about Layton, it evolves beautifully throughout the day. The initial impression is fresh and vibrant, but as hours pass, it develops a rich, warm character that perfectly complements the natural gravitas of a man with experience. Mistake 4. Wearing the same fragrance year-round regardless of season. The fourth mistake is treating fragrance like a signature rather than a wardrobe. Just as you wouldn't wear the same weight suit in July that you wear in December, your fragrance should adapt to the season. Heavy, sweet, or spicy fragrances that work beautifully in winter can become cloying and overwhelming in summer heat. Conversely, light citrus scents that shine in summer often disappear completely in colder months. What to wear in warmer months? Roja Parfums, Elysium, Pour Homme Cologne. This is summer sophistication in a bottle. Elysium opens with bright notes of grapefruit, lime, and bergamot, balanced perfectly with aromatic lavender and thyme. What makes this ideal for the mature man in warmer weather is its remarkable freshness that never veers into juvenile territory. The base notes of vetiver, cedar, and ambergris ensure it maintains presence and dignity, even as temperatures rise. Unlike most summer fragrances that disappear within an hour, Elysium's performance is exceptional. 6 to 8 hours of noticeable presence without becoming overwhelming. What to wear in cooler months? Initio Parfums Privés Oud for greatness. When the temperature drops, this is what separates the men from the boys. Oud for greatness combines the rich, resinous character of oud with saffron, nutmeg, and lavender, creating a scent that's both powerful and sophisticated. The longevity is nothing short of remarkable. 12+ hours of consistent performance. One application before leaving home will carry you through your entire day and into evening events. What makes this perfect for men over 40 is its gravitas. This isn't a fragrance that asks for attention, it commands it. It projects authority, experience, and confidence, exactly what a successful man in his prime should embody. Mistake 5. Choosing fragrances that don't match your personal brand. The fifth critical error is selecting fragrances that contradict who you are and how you present yourself to the world. If you're a corporate executive who wears tailored suits daily, wearing an avant-garde niche fragrance with challenging notes might create cognitive dissonance. Similarly, if you have a more creative, unconventional style, a traditional conservative scent might feel inauthentic. Your fragrance should be an extension of your personal brand, not a contradiction to it. What to wear for the classic professional? Belgari Man in Black. This is sophistication distilled. Man in Black opens with notes of rum and spices, evolving into a heart of tuberose and iris, finally settling on a base of leather, benzoin, and guaiac wood. What makes this perfect for the traditional professional man over 40 is its refined character. It communicates success without ostentation, confidence without arrogance. The performance is excellent, 8 to 10 hours of noticeable presence with moderate projection. It's present enough to be appreciated in close conversation, but never overwhelming in a conference room. What to wear for the creative professional. Maison Francis Kirkjan Grand Soir. For the man whose style leans more artistic or unconventional, Grand Soir is a masterpiece. This amber-forward composition features benzoin, tonka bean, and vanilla, creating a warm, enveloping aura that's both distinctive and approachable. The longevity is exceptional, easily 10+ hours. But what truly sets it apart is how it projects. Rather than announcing your arrival from across the room, it creates an intimate bubble of warmth that draws people in. What makes this ideal for creative professionals over 40 is its artistic composition that never sacrifices sophistication. It's distinctive without being bizarre, memorable without being shocking. Mistake 6. Buying fragrances based on price alone. The sixth mistake men make is assuming that price directly correlates with quality. Some believe that more expensive always means better, while others hunt for bargains, believing all fragrances are essentially the same. Both approaches miss the mark. There are 300 fragrances that perform poorly and 100 options that are magnificent. The key is understanding what you're paying for: ingredients, concentration, and craftsmanship. What to wear that delivers exceptional value: Lalique Encre Noire à l'extrême. This is what happens when French sophistication meets remarkable value. Encre Noire à l'extrême features a prominent vetiver note, complemented by cypress, incense, and sandalwood. What makes this perfect for the discerning man over 40 is its uncompromising quality at a reasonable price point, typically under $100. It performs like fragrances twice its price, with 8 to 10 hours of solid projection. The scent itself is dark, woody, and sophisticated, perfect for a man who appreciates quality but doesn't need to flaunt a luxury brand name to feel confident. Mistake 7. Neglecting the power of a signature scent for special occasions. The final mistake is failing to have a dedicated special occasion fragrance, something you wear only for significant moments, creating powerful scent memories and associations. Most men either wear their everyday fragrance to everything or, worse, don't wear any fragrance to important events, missing a crucial opportunity to make a lasting impression. What to wear for special occasions. Xerjoff Naxos. This is what I call liquid charisma. Naxos opens with a brilliant combination of lavender and citrus, evolving into a heart of cinnamon and jasmine, finally settling on a sophisticated base of tobacco, vanilla, and tonka bean. What makes this perfect for special occasions is its remarkable presence and uniqueness. It's distinctive enough to create strong scent memories without being polarizing or experimental. The performance is exceptional. 12+ hours of noticeable presence, with significant projection for the first several hours. When you enter a room wearing Naxos, people notice. But what truly sets it apart for men over 40 is how it communicates success and confidence without trying too hard. It's not shouting, "Look at me." It's stating, "I've arrived," with quiet authority. Gentlemen, your fragrance isn't just about smelling good. It's about making a statement about who you are and how seriously you take the details. The 9 fragrances we've discussed today aren't just pleasant scents. They're tools of influence that work silently in your favor, creating positive impressions before you even speak. Now, if you're wondering which 3 are the absolute must-haves for every man over 40, here's my definitive ranking. Number 3, Parfums de Marly Layton. The ultimate all-rounder with unmatched performance that works in virtually any situation. Number 2, Tom Ford Oud Wood, the sophisticated power player that instantly communicates success and refined taste. And my number one essential fragrance, Creed Green Irish Tweed, the timeless masterpiece that has been the secret weapon of distinguished gentlemen for decades. If you only buy one fragrance from this entire list, make it this one. Remember, as a man over 40, you've earned the right to present yourself with sophistication and confidence. Your fragrance should reflect that, not by shouting for attention, but by commanding respect through quality and refinement. Investing in the right fragrances isn't vanity, it's strategy. It's understanding that success often hinges on the subtle details that others overlook. So ditch those mass-market scents you've been wearing for decades. Leave the trendy, youthful fragrances to the younger men who are still figuring themselves out. You know who you are. Now it's time your fragrance reflected that. If you found this video valuable, I've put together a comprehensive guide with seasonal recommendations, occasion-specific suggestions, and application techniques specifically for men over 40. You'll find the link in the description below. And if you want to discover more ways to elevate your presence and command respect, check out my video on the 7 style mistakes that are aging you instantly. The link is on your screen now. Until next time, gentlemen, stay distinguished.